I was always like an artistic person. As a kid, feeling so low in myself, I didn't feel like my materials were good enough. But it was nice to just kind of not think about anything and just worry about the paint strokes and the colours. That corner of the room that was just for me. It was just my mum, single mum, and my sister. I grew up with the lack of security in knowing whether or not mum was able to take care of things. And so Kia for a lot of the time was having to be a mother. I was really depressed, very anxious. Got to the point where I didn't want to leave home, I didn't want to leave my room. I saw myself just fade. I would have been 18, 19 when I first went on job seeker payment. I remember it being really scary because I'm getting money that stops me from being on the streets. Job providers really, truly do contribute to that fear because they have that lack of interest in you, which comes across quite dehumanizing. I remember this woman on the phone was just like very flippant, like your payment can get cancelled. The pressure and the fear mongering that happens, it's so damaging.
What is it? What kind of soup?
You know that Persian soup that we had at that restaurant? I love it. It's so healthy and it's cheap.
I want to go back to that place.
When I was about 4 or 5, my dad went bankrupt and we moved around rentals as the leases ran up. I grew up with 6 younger brothers and sisters, and there was one house where we had the bedroom, which was just a room with all of the beds. So the whole floor was just a gigantic bed that we all sort of slept in. After high school, I was working in as a labourer in various trades. I've also worked in cleaning, hospitality, that sort of stuff. But I have tics where I lose control of my arms and legs. I had to stop roofing. Other jobs, they were scared I would throw a plate at somebody while trying to serve. They don't really want to take a risk. I applied for Centrelink instead. On Centrelink, it's almost impossible to survive. It's just extremely stressful to constantly make sure you have enough just bare essentials, and then you still don't have enough to improve yourself at all. To get rent close to places with jobs, it obviously costs more, and so you have to move further and further out, which really cuts down on job opportunities. The only reason I can afford this rental is because my friends have a spare room. You're required to apply for a certain amount of jobs every fortnight, and then you're also required to do a certain amount of mutual obligations. If you don't do those things, your payment will get suspended. You're already stressed because you don't have a job, you don't have enough money to buy food or to do what you need to do, and then you're spending money to go into a place that's not going to help you at all. Change my appointment. It feels very much like more of a parole officer than a job service provider. They will harass you as if you're a criminal. I
think what people don't understand is It's not as simple as getting someone a job. It's not a machine that you can just put something in and expect the same result. You're dealing with people. You're dealing with personalities, and you're dealing with, like in my case, someone who was heavily traumatized. And so that disconnect is doing a huge disservice, I feel.
People deserve dignity. They don't deserve to be punished just because they don't have a job. It doesn't help people get work at all. You're actually taking away opportunities and making it harder for them. I feel you'll have much more success if you give people room to breathe.
If you treat people with no respect, no human decency, of course they're going to believe that that is all that they're worth. I don't think people understand how much of an impact it is on people's mental, physical, self-esteem, confidence to be able to know they feel like they have a place in the world, that they actually have respect in the world. The system isn't designed to benefit or help people. I don't want to say it can't change, because it can change.